Hello, everybody. This is going to be one of my last videos, but it's probably one of the most important. So if you love somebody, you ought to forward it to them so that they really need this message. You know, it's about all these stories that we pay attention to. What do they actually do? This is what I've been sitting with lately. Everybody's all about the stories. I mean, we have religious stories and political stories, historical stories, conspiracy stories, spiritual stories. Come on, everybody's got one, and everybody thinks theirs is the important one. But as I've been sitting with this one simple question, how does any of that help you know yourself? I mean, not what you believe and not what you defend, and definitely not what you argue, but I mean what you actually really know about yourself. Because like I've said before, Christ said the kingdom is within. So, okay. If that's true, then how does memorizing the story of him get you any closer to what's within you? I mean, people can quote scripture, they can debate theology, they can argue timelines and all the different interpretations. But can they sit alone in silence without their nervous system reacting? Can they sit in stillness without reaching for a distraction? Can we observe our own thoughts without believing them? Can we get to that stillness? Because if the kingdom is within you and you can't sit with yourself, then what did any of that story actually do for you? And that just isn't religion. It's the same with politics, with news. Now the big one's disclosure. It's the same with every dramatic headline you scroll past. It doesn't help you regulate your nervous system. If it doesn't help you understand your own reactions to things, or if it doesn't help you become more aware of how your mind creates its own suffering, then what is it doing for you? At that point, it's just stimulation, just another story layered up on top of the one you already believe about yourself. And I'm not judging, because I chase stories too, spiritual ones. I chased hidden truths, the big cosmic ones. But at some point, I had to ask myself, did any of that help me still sit still with myself? Did any of that help me stop reacting to someone else's dysregulation? Did any of that help me feel at home in my own body? Because knowing yourself isn't collecting information, and what it is, it's recognizing and knowing the one who is aware of the information. And you're not going to find that out there. You can't debate your way into it, and you can't memorize your way into it. You have to just sit. You got to observe. Then you regulate. That's when you notice what gets triggered. That's when you notice what things you're still clinging to. You'll notice what you tend to avoid. All that's knowing yourself, and that's what's important. Everything else, it might be interesting, and it might be entertaining. It might even be inspiring. But if it doesn't bring you back to yourself, it's just another story. And yours is the only story that actually matters. It's the one you believe about yourself. Just something for everyone to think about today. Love and light.